Lived down the street, that place that says Home Sweet Home since 1960-something. He lived there for 40 years, Luis Cervantes. Married to Susan Cervantes. They started the Precita Mural Center, beginning with that mural right there on, that you're looking at on Precita Park when you come out from here. And my little brother painted this a long time ago. So it feels great to be back here in the Precita Community Center. Lots of good memories of being here. I grew up, although I was always here on the weekends, I grew up in San Jose, California, a place called Valley or Horseshoe. And I've been working on a series of what I call my miracle gang poems. And these are dedicated to all the women, and we were women at 13 years old. This is dedicated to all the women who are not here today, for whatever reason. And so it really gives me great, great pleasure and honor and joy to be here encouraging you all to stay in school, to be here listening to this fantastic poetry. What was that, Madi, who was just up here, Johnny, blew me away. You've got some great lines, and Kenji and everybody else, and of course Norman, always to hear him. So these are some poems. This is called Cheat Shot. I'm reading from this book, Drive, 5 books in one, 320 pages of poetry. I have a copy for sale over there, $25, all donated to this group. So it's a signed copy back there, the only one. So here's a few poems from there. Cheap shots. There were no cheap shots in the barrio, only hot shots, cruising by ride or by mile. Hey, what a burn, Anton, on a summer day. Black top oozing, the monkey tannery sweat, smog, a baby shit beige on the horizon. Burned you good, bug-eyed, moco mouth. How much it costs to be. The question of how much freedom in the wit, a word, a put down, bring you up, no change expected. And I'm playing today with Rob, and your last name? Figliuzzi. So thank you very much for jamming with me. This is a poem called Black and Blue. And this is, again, dedicated to all those women who aren't here. Stay in school, please. Black and Blue. The velvet underground of that first kiss, the awakening slap of his soul, the tennis shoe skid of a knee rising to her crotch, the silk rope of hair in his fist, the wet aroma of the drizzling rain. How the blacktop survives the cracked heat. How the clanking chains of the tether tell. How an absentee bell blares away. And the tardiness checks off another calendar day. The missed period, the failing grade, and a lifetime in black and blue invades. And here's one, circa 1972, called Prom. She never did go to the prom, 1972, and all her friends were showing up in drag, and a tuxedo was just too many cents. So they spent the night and part of the next in the bleachers, ripped aluminum steps, cold beer on their backs, the horizon just above a smoked-up future, the great boiler of the moon like a cardboard marquee, before the factory chucking out their dream with the smell of potato chips and burnt Crayolas. And this one's for my homegirls. This is called Movement. always someone trying to stop us, shoot out our lights, cover our mouths with their laws and trials. It was about breaking through and breaking out. The bars and the glass, the coded wars and the brass, the craft, class lines we dared not cross. Jesus saying, hanging over us, the sign, a miracle leading straight to the grave. Colored butterflies, pin struck and perishing. We flexed our wings and winging it, we fled, we led, we fed. And this is for Tiny. Tiny watched out the side of her mouth, talked out of turn. Her sinuous sorrow tied up in a bundle of charm. Her tattooed arms, a guest register in ink. The ball pen's manner, the eloquent script, the medieval illuminations pinned in pink. She never left off, or ever let it go. The barrio bulldog, a so-and-so. She taped her bangs into letters, formed us truth. She's still there, 15 years of pleasure. Rip. More of these, this is called Quadruple Peach. I love seeing the lowriders out there around the corner from me on Harrison. Really brings me back to some whole story in King. Quadruple Peach. Chum's lowrider was the baddest around, all breathing on his haunches like a fucking ass. Charlie polished the glass, licked the chrome when no one was watching. And on the gas up at the station where Theo Chucho worked, Charlie wiped the whole ride down to this Johnny. That's how he got the name. That, and as Precita said, he was kind of an ass. He poured his soul into that car. All the money he got his hands on, he gave to that metal. His Ruka watched television in the dark dusk. The twinkling lights of passing sedans, making shadow plays on her tired face. Johnny hit the big time in his quadruple peach, but he never got the tit.